So, good morning YouTube. It is I, Danielle, better known as Danielle, the Happy Medium, and in this video we are going to look at whether the spirit world predicts or not. So this viewer's question comes in off the back of many private sittings that I do, and also with connections to many people who come to see me looking for guidance in their life from their loved ones in the spirit world. So what tends to happen is people will come to me because they're in a bit of a bad place within their life. Their mum and dad may be on the other side of life, and they are really looking for some help in respect of their life and where it is that they should be going. Now, when people come to take sittings from me, guidance and advice, spirit world will always give. I have seen on numerous occasions through private sitting that the spirit world will always offer up advice or will give help in which they feel may be beneficial in order for you to be able to move forward. I am yet to see the spirit world predict and then they tell you something about what is going to come in the future. And the reason being for this is it interferes with your free will. So let's give you an example of a client who's been to see me, and 9 times out of 10, a lot of clients who come to see me, they've got relationship issues or there's problems within marriages, partnerships, family problems, whatever it may be in that capacity. And they will want to speak to mum and dad in order to be able to get a better understanding as to whether or not maybe they should go back and speak to that person, maybe whether or not, is their marriage going to work out or is that partnership going to work out. And every time I've seen it, as long as I've been sitting, the spirit world will always give advice on how do you feel, what is it that you want to do, and whatever it is that you want to do, we will support wholeheartedly. The spirit world has yet to tell any clientele that I have seen that they must leave their partner or that their marriage will break down or that their marriage will get better. What I do see is psychics predicting these things, and 9 times out of 10, sometimes that happens, sometimes it does not. And sometimes psychics get it wrong, just like everybody else, and which can then lead the clientele to feel as if they have been misled or that they're told their marriage is going to work out, and fundamentally it has not. What tends to happen is the spirit world only has the intelligence in which that it was here to the earth when it went back to the spiritual world, unless it has grown and evolved within the spiritual world, and again is a free will choice. What tends to happen is even with the intelligence or extra intelligence within the spiritual world, what will always happen is the intelligence is more about the soul growth or how that soul may do a certain situation differently, or how it may be able to give over the advice and knowledge that it's gained on the earth plane to a fellow spirit or to a fellow person here to the earth plane, because many of us have other people's helpers or other people's loved ones working with us, and we all take advice and guidance from many different people here to the earth, not always just the family, but friends, co-workers, whatever it may be there. So there is a big myth within the industry that the spirit world predict, and unfortunately because of this myth, many people come to me thinking that their mum and dad are going to tell them what to do. And unfortunately I see many clientele, when I tell them this, they become not upset, but they are a little confused would probably be the better word that I would use, because they have this idea that they've been to see other mediums before and their mum's told them this and their dad's told them that, or their brother said this or their uncle said that. When really what's happened is that medium's been working on a psychic vibration, making it look like mum and dad saying this and mum and dad are saying that. The spirit world I work with do not predict, even down to my guides. My guides will never tell me what to do. All they ever do is give me advice, and I will either take that advice or I will not. It is ultimately up to me what I do, and even then it's hard to get a straight answer, I have to be honest. So I hope this helps you a little bit out with connections to whether the spirit world predict or not. Unfortunately, as much as I've known the spirit world, I'm yet to see them predict or give advice or guidance with connections to future events there. With connections to the here and now in the present, they will always prove survival, that they are round and about you and that they continue to support you here to the earth, i.e. that maybe they would be aware of your marriage problems, or i.e. they'll be aware of a health related issue, but they will fundamentally not tell you the outcome of that, because it is not for them to get involved. It is only for them to reassure you that they are there and that is what they are doing, and that is proving survival, that life continues after this death. So thanks very much to the viewers' questions, and for all them sitters who I do get who come to me with this very much confused idea. Hopefully this will help you to understand things a little bit more, and hopefully you will know better when you go for any kind of sitting. I have been Danielle. This has been Q&A. Does the spirit world predict? And I will be seeing you lot all very, very soon.